where Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel has officially tendered his resignation following an emergency meeting of regional nations and appeals as the country descends into chaos. Regional leaders of the Caribbean community have held the emergency summit to discuss a framework for political transition. Henry led the country since the assassination of Haiti President Jovenel Moise in July 2021. And Asanyango Sylvia is on that beat tonight.
Haiti government led by the Prime Minister Ariel has officially resigned from office. This is after the CARICOM group of Caribbean nations made its position clear that Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel was seen as a threat to Haiti's stability, and he will have to stand down to pave way for the move to a transitional council. Following the killing of former President Jovenel Moise in July 2021, Henry assumed leadership of the nation temporarily. He had frequently delayed elections, arguing that security had to be restored before anything else. Robbed streets of Popan have been increasingly controlled by heavily armed gangs who have also launched a raid on the major prison to facilitate the escape of thousands of prisoners, demanding the resignation of the Prime Minister. In addition to the prolonged curfew, the capital and the surrounding region are under 1 month of state of emergency. Government headquarters and most of the downtown area of the city are occupied by gang members. The Prime Minister had been in Kenya on 27th last month to sign a deal on the deployment of an international security force to help tackle the violence. A plane carrying him was stopped from landing following sustained attacks at Haiti International Airport. Henry is currently strained in Puerto Rico after being prevented by armed gangs from returning home. However, Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki had previously noted that the deployment of 1,000 police officers to Haiti is on the final stages.
So we are now in the pre-deployment stage. All the other programs are in place, including the status of forces agreement and the laws on detention, arrests, and other enforcement measures are now in place. The standard operation procedures are in place, and Kenyan police officers will be just part of the multinational security mission in Haiti. Kenya is the lead nation, but there are so many other countries that have pledged to contribute troops.
Nevertheless, the country is now under the leadership of a transition council. Anyango Sylvia, KUTV.